Are you still sporting a full-size wallet? Hey, if you bought a full-size, high-quality wallet even 20 years ago, like this Coach wallet, it's probably still in good shape. Leather ages so well. But you might be thinking about downsizing, and you might be curious about what your options are. So today, I'm going to explore a bunch of different options of what's available currently and give you an idea of what you might look for in a minimalist wallet. Welcome to Sozen Gadgets. Like, subscribe, and enjoy. So let's take a deeper look at that Coach full-size wallet. You can check this out on Coach's website. It's about $225, or you can check it out on Amazon, where you could probably get one for about $90. And I mean, this is where I started my wallet journey. It's a beautiful Coach, beautiful leather, full grain wallet. It has plenty of room for about 10 cards. It'll easily hold a bunch of credit cards, totally unfolded bills in the lined inner section. The quality of the leather will let this last forever, really. When you flash this, it totally means business, but it's just kind of old school big, isn't it? Well, you could stick in the Coach family and you could pick up something like this, which is just a Coach card case. And this is, again, very, very, very high quality leather. I used this for many, many years. And on the Coach website, this costs about $75. It'll hold 4 to 6 cards. You can hold 2 cards on each side, and you can get some money or some cards in the middle. It's still looking good. I used this probably, like I said, about 10 years, 75 bucks. But the problem for me is it just doesn't hold quite enough cards to be really, really useful on a day-to-day basis. But it's still a gorgeous piece. So where did I go from there? I checked out a cheaper option on Amazon. This is the Hammer Anvil card case. Now this is much, much cheaper, like I said. They are advertising this like it's leather, but to me, this isn't really leather. It's something leather-like. It's 15 bucks. I don't know what you expect. But you will get RFID blocking. It should give you that a little bit of extra security. It is very slim. It really can't touch the Coach quality. The leather is called genuine, but to me, like I said, it's just not. It's holding up okay. And really, I think what my biggest complaints are is some of these seams just aren't stitched, which, you know, for me, that's really crappy. I want that seam to be stitched, and I never want to see that come out. I would have paid a little bit extra to have that stitched. And I think in all the dimensions, it's just a little bit big. So if you compare it to that Coach wallet, I don't know, you get like this extra flap on the top that you don't really need, as far as I can tell. But I do like that you can fit a couple of extra cards in here, because you do have a couple of extra pouch slots where you can get more things in it. So a decent option. I would definitely look and see if they've changed the stitching on this. So I don't really like that, and that is actually quite annoying when you are looking for, you know, the perfect wallet. And for 15 bucks, it's really a pretty reasonable choice. So from here, let's check out an even newer minimalist wallet. This is the Teskyer minimalist wallet. This will easily hold 6 cards. You've got 3 slots on each side. These are fully stitched, unlike the Hammer Anvil, and it's only 9 bucks. And it says on the Amazon listing that it'll hold 12 cards, but I think, you know, it's 3 each side here, 6. You probably jam 2 more cards in here and in here in these slots. I mean, it is quite a bit larger to hold those extra cards. And I don't know if that's really a good or bad thing. I guess in a man's pocket, it's probably not a big deal, as long as it stays pretty slim. And that, I mean, these are very slim options. And at 9 bucks, I don't think you should be expecting like the world's greatest leather. But I do think that it'll hold up to enough abuse. It seems on quality with the Hammer Anvil, whatever this is. It's also RFID blocking. There's some nice touches in here where everything is lined with cloth on the inside, which I think helps with that RFID protection. You've got a nice thumb slot right here where you can easily slide up, let's say, your favorite card that you're using the most, and get that right in and out of there. You've also got the clear case, the clear transparent view. So if you need to see that ID, and it's also got a thumb slot there to get that in and out of very quickly. It comes in a lot of colors: black, blue, brown, rose gold, wine red. But to me, this is the oversized minimalist wallet of the bunch. Although for you, knowing what you like to have in your pockets, where you're going to put it, if it's in the back pocket, it's probably not as big a deal as in the front pocket. A good option for 9 bucks. Next, we're going to move into one of the wallets that I think is pretty cool. It's the Kenpal Slim Micro Metal Wallet. This thing is like really cool. I don't know why I'm so drawn to it. It has a money clip on it that's removable. I really think this is cool with this kind of CD art on it. It's like, it just looks neat. And I'm very impressed that you can remove the money clip. You just have to use a T5 hex driver to remove that. It's not included in the packaging, but you know, you can pick one up at your local Home Depot for a few bucks and get that done. From a design perspective, it's really cool that there's no branding on it. So your friends are gonna have to guess how much you paid, and they're gonna think you paid a lot more than the $15 that this costs on Amazon. This will hold 12 cards. It comes in lots of colors. It comes in golden, it comes in gray, it comes in navy, red, carbon fiber. This is black, I like kind of a glossy black. And it is RFID blocking, although I have read some reports that it doesn't do a great job of that because the sides are completely open. I don't know if there's anything on here that would actually wear out. I guess if you could scratch this aluminum surface, it might run into problems for you, but it seems pretty durable. The mechanism for getting the cards out of here is unique. You just push your thumb into that slot. I mean, I don't know, I'm not an expert at it yet, but it is kind of unique. You then have to kind of open this up with your other hand, and then you can slide through to figure out which card you're looking for. And for me, I just stash money in between the cards, kind of leave it in there. I don't really use money too often anymore, but I do keep a little bit of emergency fund there. And I think that's a pretty cool item. If anything's going to happen to this wallet, it is going to be, you know, how long will this piece of elastic last? There's elastic all around holding the cards in, and how long will that last? Will that fray? Will that look horrible after a while? But at this price, I wouldn't mind just buying a replacement for it, because I do think it looks pretty cool, and you could get different colors or whatnot to you know, go with your different attire for the day. Business suits, black tie if you're gonna go out partying, if you're gonna just be wearing jeans and casual and around. I think this is a pretty cool option. Next up, we have a wallet that I found and I think is just really cool. This is the Distil Uniion Micro Wally wallet. Distil Uniion Wally Micro. It's a premium leather product. It's a minimalist style wallet. It is 40 bucks. This thing is reversible. You can reverse it from black to brown on this version. There's plenty of other colors that you can get out of there. This thing's mechanism is so cool and simple. It is just totally ingenious. And this thing all but disappears in your front pocket. It is super tiny. I think it is really cool. The mechanism is just really, you lift this little piece of nylon and all the cards come out, and then you just shuffle through them to get what you need. And again, for me, I leave my cash right in there. So if I need cash, I just pull my cash out, pull the card out I want, and you just literally just push everything back down, and that little piece of nylon goes right back down with it. And this has an elastic holding the cards in place. It's also functional so that when you do reverse it, you have to kind of pull the black part out from underneath there, and then you flip it around. And that's how you reverse this from black to brown. So this is a black to brown option. They do have other options. You got black and gray, you got gray and navy, you got gray and red, and I think you have just a plain red one, maybe for the ladies out there. So this is a very, very cool option. Again, it's so tiny, it just totally disappears right into your pocket. It's pretty awesome. And the quality of it seems good. If anything's gonna wear out on this, it is gonna be those elastics. But again, I think that the functionality of this is so simple, it's really just awesome. And this, I can easily hold 8 to 10 cards in there. I think the max they say on the website is about 10. So I really have zero concerns about the longevity of it in my use of it so far. I'm really into this. Next up, I have the Sinjimoru magnetic wallet, which I've reviewed before on my channel. This is a magnetic wallet set up to, you know, stick to the back of your MagSafe phone. Again, I use a MagSafe on the back of my Galaxy S22 Ultra, and the Sinjimoru just sticks on the back there. Now the downside of the Sinjimoru here is not that it would ever fall off. The magnetic hold is fantastic. Its limitation is really just in its capacity and how the cards stay in here. So you do have this kind of flap that you would put inside to hold the cards in this kind of, I mean, it's rigid on one side because of the magnet, And then you have this cloth here, this stretchy cloth that you stretch out to put cards in. And I guess you could put more than 4. I think the recommended max is 5. I've definitely put more than that, but I would be worried about how well they actually stay in there. And if this flap were to ever come out, which it hasn't for me, but I just get that feeling of I would be careful if you need to carry more than the recommended number of cards in this wallet. I just don't know how long that would last and how long it will really stand up to the test of time. I've been using this for about a year, and so far so good, but because of the limited capacity, I just find that I can't really use it all the time because it doesn't hold quite enough cards for me to use it. Now it is versatile. This is in black, but it does come in other colors, so you could get one to match your phone case if that was your thing. It's about 19 bucks on Amazon right now. It is super tiny. I really like the concept of just sticking it on the back of my phone, and then, you know, it doesn't come off. It really is on there, really good. I've never had a problem with that. It comes in black, beige, gray, navy, or red. And it is super convenient to just put your phone in your pocket and know that your wallet is right there. When you pull it out, you just got both of them right there. That is a decent option if you're really into the MagSafe. So I've been using these wallets for a long time now. I've gone from the big to the smaller, down to the pretty smallest. And for me, my top picks so far, and I really like to hear from you, what other options are out there and what else should I be checking out? But I really like this Wally Micro. This thing is awesome, and the gorgeousness of this Kenpal is really super sweet. And let's not forget that anytime you're gonna, pimp out and want to have a little bit of name brand recognition, the quality of these Coach card cases and wallets is absolutely fantastic. And the card case is super tiny, so you could definitely enjoy using that. But the cost uptick to get to that Coach is quite significant, where I think with the Wally, you've got a little bit more functionality for less money in a case that holds a lot more cards. All right, let me know what you think of minimalist wallets on the comments, and let me know if there's any other wallets out there that I should check out on my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time on So Zen's Gadgets.